Hello and welcome to this episode where we go exploring the Fitzgerald River National Park, which is along the southwest coast of WA. Now, this national park I've been wanting to go to for ages because it has these most amazing Hakea flowers. The interesting thing is it's actually got an east side and a west side, and we managed to explore both. So first of all, we started on the east side where we camped at Hamersley Inlet, which is almost like an inland lagoon area, and you could have good access to the beach. You can see it here, and there's lots of sand dunes to the side. So let's go and explore what is on the east side of the park. Upon arrival from Hopetown direction, you will go through the Culham Inlet, which is a very narrow strip of land separating the inlet and the ocean, and it will then lead you up to East Mt Barren. So the peaks are collectively known as the Barrens throughout the Fitzgerald River National Park. The climb up East Mt Barren is a moderately difficult walk. It's about 2.6 kilometres up and back, and they do say to allow 2 to 3 hours return, but we certainly did it in a couple of hours. Mind you, I did have some younger legs speeding me along. And at the very top there are some fantastic views out over the ocean and towards Hopetown. Cave Point is a small peninsula protruding out into the Southern Ocean. On one side you can see the West Beach, and on the other side you'll get swept up in the winds as you look out to East Mt Barren. In December 2023, a big bushfire went through the national park, scorching the earth and leaving lots of plants destroyed. Hamersley Inlet is where we are staying. It's one of 2 campgrounds that you can find on the eastern side. You do have to book through the National Park Service. However, even though there are quite a few sites there, the unfortunateness is that there is very minimal access to the actual inlet itself. Just eating our dinner and look who's joined us. Hello. Where's your baby? Are you the one with the baby? Go there. And the noisy people down below. Yum yum. One of the simpler walks to do at Hamersley Inlet is actually along the sort of through the thicket of the eucalyptus and the paperbark to Hamersley Beach, and it is about 3.6 kilometres return, so it's a pretty easy walk there and back. Some of the beautiful wildflowers that you can see in the Fitzgerald River National Park, including the fringe lily, but most importantly, this gorgeous big Hakea. This is what the national park is renowned for, in all sorts of gorgeous autumnal colours. So this map now shows another hike I did with my sister and nephew Griffey. It's not actually a designated hike in the national park. It was really just following along some tracks, car tracks as well. However, the main Hakea one that goes along the coastline is a multi-day hike that you've got to overnight camp. It's about 23 kilometres long and requires you to be picked up from some serious off-road access points at the beach. Not quite sure whether they were accessible at that stage. So this is why we did this big loop that was probably about good 8 kilometres or so. It did take us about 3 to 4 hours, and this is what we saw. And our walk finishes at the western end of Hamersley Beach in the rocks, where we spy the boys have been busy fishing. Rockfish? What sort of fish are they? Don't let them jump out. So, is that with Toby's line that it's caught? I mean, Pete, or are you just re-threading stuff? Losing sinkers?
I want to catch a fish.
Pull up. And what bait? Looks like squid. Okay. So, woohoo! Pete caught a fish. Okay, it was only a little one, but it was still a fish and worth celebrating. We've got whiting. That's whiting, is it? We haven't got water. Put it in Toby's bucket. That's entree. That's entree tonight, Pete. Wow, Toby's fish is still bigger. After a successful day's walk, my sister and I celebrated with some strawberry daiquiris. Yum, yum, yum. And no, Pete and I did not eat our fish for dinner. Instead, we had a lovely piece of T-bone steak. Yum, yum. So thanks so much for watching our little video, and we look forward to seeing you next time. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.